Hey everybody, it's Sara Oehler from softluxcompany.com. I'm going to be opening up a magical mystery box from our friends at Jesse James Beads today, and I am super excited to share that with you. I have not opened it yet. I have no idea. I mean, I have one idea what is inside. It's one of our spools of wire, but I don't know what else is in there. I kind of skimmed over the picture maybe a week or two ago and on Instagram or one of the social sites. And so I saw it, but I really don't have much idea what's inside the box. I'm going to open it up. We're going to take a look at what one of their mystery boxes look like. And then I'm going to make something on the spot as I do. And we'll see what happens today, but I'm super excited to give it a go. I've been running around this morning taking care of some things, so I don't normally go on at this time. It's a little earlier in the day, so it was a little hectic, but I'm here. If you hear Spanish coming from behind me, it's because my kids are taking online Spanish classes in the room next to me. And that's just sort of like the new world, right? With kids at home doing learning. And then my spouse is at home working as well. And we've got a 2-year-old running around with my mom. And so it's just like a whole, it's a whole family. Yes, que bueno, for sure. Yes, I don't speak Spanish. My husband speaks a little bit of Spanish. I speak a little bit of French. But Spanish is just such a useful language, especially living here in California and just in the United States in general, and around the world. So we're hoping that to take advantage of this time where they can do that. And then they have a junior photo class today too, believe it or not, that's online as well. And they've been working on taking better photos. So I'm building little Softlex workers for someday. They'll be able to travel far and wide and speak a language that most people speak and take photos. So that'll work out well, right? All right, so I'm going to flip to my hand cam and we're going to open up this amazing kit and check that out. Hey, Marisol. Marisol says, hello, everyone. I watched the Halloween reveal and loved it. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I really like that design. It came out better than I even thought it might. And Lydia's asking, did you get rain last night? It missed us. I think are you talking to Thomas, Lydia? Because you're in Arizona, right? I didn't get any rain here in California. I feel like we had one little rainstorm not too long ago, and nothing else, unfortunately. Okay, before we get going on the magical mystery bead box from our friends at Jesse James Beads, I just wanted to remind you that we are doing a really fun event with Jesse James Beads on October 21st. I think it's 21st and 22nd. Yes. It's going to be an evening event, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a 2-night event with 4 designers designing from this supply kit that you can get from softluxcompany.com and the bead supply kit that you can get from jessejamesbeads.com. So you trick or treat from both of us, trick or treat from us, and then trick or treat from them. Put the 2 supplies together, and you have materials for the 4 designers to use, and you can bead along with us, or you can make your own designs and then post it into our Softlex VIB group or into the Jesse James Beads Secret Stash group, or both, of course. So go grab your kit. We are over 50% sold out yesterday. I haven't looked today, but I'm imagining we're getting lower and lower on our supply kits. We had to do a smaller quantity on them because they have craft wire in them. And we did it so last minute that I didn't have time to manufacture more craft wire just for this kit. So I had to pull shelf stock. So there is craft wire, beading wire, and then all sorts of other components for making jewelry in there. We also just launched our Woodland Walk design kit. This is our monthly kit that Softflix Company does. It always contains a custom bead mix from our friends at Jesse James Beads, but then it contains a lot of other components that we put together as well. And this particular one has stuff from a company that I've never put into a kit before. So I'm really excited for you guys to be able to see this kit when you open it up. I think you're going to be super impressed. Marisol said she went trick-or-treating at both houses. Perfect. I love that. Yes, let's see what else. What are we happening today, Debbie? We are opening up the magical mystery box. Who has the magical mystery box out there? I want to hear it. So Woodland Walk, and then this kind of gives you an idea of some of the colors in Woodland Walk. Jesse James Beads also makes us a custom bead strand every time we do a kit that matches our kit. And this is the Woodland Walk bead strand. And so you can buy this separately, but it will complement the Woodland Walk design kit. The date for this design kit to get revealed is the last Wednesday of next month. And I'm trying to see if I wrote it down. Yes, October 27th. And if you get both kits, I think you're about at the price of where you can get a $10 credit for your next purchase. And you can also get free shipping in the US. Okay. So here we go. Teresa went trick-or-treating at both houses too. That's awesome. And Karen's mentioning, I just can't quite catch your comments here. That's a beautiful woodland bead strand. I think so too. Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay, so I see Deborah, Carol, who has the magical mystery box? These sold out. This particular one that I'm opening is sold out from what I hear. It sold out last night, but this will give you an idea of what a magical mystery bead box looks like, and then you can get on board for the next box, the October box, and get one for yourself. So another fun use for round nose pliers, right? They open your magical mystery bead box. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, we're doing a Halloween themed bead box. Oh, that's exciting. Morticia's Garden, September 2021. They've got this nice card in here with all the information of what is inside of their bead box. And this looks super cute. They do a really great job with the theme, just like they do with us every single month too. Hi, Miss Sarah James. I was just talking about our trick or treat event, and I see some people are very excited, and they did their trick or treating already from both of our companies. So I'm looking forward to it. And then Sarah, maybe you can talk a little bit about the after party too, because we're doing a wine tasting after the trick or treat event that is exclusive to those who have both our supply kit and the Jesse James Beads supply kit. And I ordered my wine so I can be part of the wine tasting, which I'm super excited about. Yeah, we're over 50% sold out too. Yeah, I know it went by so fast. So hopefully everybody gets their kit if they want one. Okay, so of course, the first and most important thing in this box, and the reason why I've been so excited to open it, is that it has a 10-foot spool of our purple amethyst in our 019 medium diameter. So Softflix beading wire, if you're not familiar with it, is a stainless steel beading wire. This one, the 019 medium, has 49 strands of stainless steel braided together, bundled into 7x7 strands and braided into our proprietary braid that makes it super strong, but also super flexible. It is coated in a purple nylon coating. The color is right in the nylon, so it never comes off. And you can expose it outside of your beads and it'll give you just that really fun purple color to play around with. So then it becomes part of your design and not just, a bead stringing wire that you use in the background. Also, if you have translucent beads, like a clear bead, you see, I think I have some in my ear. If you've got like a clear bead, you can pick up that color inside of your bead. So here I'm using a fluorite. If I did purple, it's going to look a lot different than this like very light muted green does in my earrings today. So it's another great reason why you would use a colored beading wire. Let's see what Mandy has to say. She says, my daughter is considering being Morticia for Halloween. When this box showed up, we were pretty excited. That's awesome. I love that. My kids are little and they're still in the Disney princess phase. So, so Hazel is going to be Belle and Adeline is going to be Little Mermaid, Ariel. And Jack is he's 2, he's into Paw Patrol. And he is going to be Chase from Paw Patrol, which I automatically want to start singing the Paw Patrol song, of course. If anybody's heard it, it's very hard to get out of your head once you hear it. I see Thomas knows it because he is a little boy too. Don't sing it. Yeah. Brenda, hi, how are you? Happy Friday. What a fun afternoon treat to get to spend with you guys. I was a little bummed earlier today. I, had some conversations that I wasn't super excited about, to tell you the truth. And so it's nice to be able to be here with you and doing this instead. Oh, perfect. I see Sara is going to talk a little bit about the Wine and Beads Zoom after party, which I might be the most excited about because it'll be a chance for me to be able to talk with you instead of just talking at you. And I think that's going to be a ton of fun. Okay, so let's start looking at what we've got in this kit. I am going to pop Sara's message off and so we can see the whole thing here, but hopefully you saw her message and you can go back and read it later as well, or go to the Jessie James Beads website. I believe in their kit instructions, they have some information on that too. Okay, so first thing up in this kit is like a whole lot of silver magic. This strand is called Spells and Hexes. Now, Sara, can they get any of these beads separate from the kit? Or were these all made exclusively for your mystery bead box? Oh, Marisol, you're going to Disneyland. Oh, that's great. It is my kids' dream to go to Disneyland for Halloween. They just got the Haunted House Halloween book. That's all about the Disney haunted house, and they were super stoked about it. I love this strand too, Colleen. That's why I'm curious. Let's see. Nope. The beads in the magical mystery box are only for your subscribers. Okay, so this box, like I said, is sold out. However, you can sign up for October's box, and it's not going to look the same, but it will have some similar things about it. And especially, it will have a whole themed package with Jessie James beads, exclusive beads that you can only get in the magical mystery bead box. Look at this chain. Jessie James beads chain reaction. Look at this pretty crystal on this silver chain. It's got that rainbow coating on it that is just making it shimmer and shine. Okay, next up, we have got the Eternally Yours. Let's pop that open and take a look at it. Thomas, has Oren been to, Thomas is who's talking for Softflex Company, everybody. Has Oren been to Disneyland yet? Okay. Ooh, look at these. They're like black rose petals. Ooh, those are fun. And there's a couple different shapes even. I'm loving that. Let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, look at the hand. Very cool. I can see as soon as I am done with these projects, you know, who is going to come in here and grab up all these fun little Halloween pieces. The girls love to bead for holidays. This has got a nice sized hole on it. I can already see, just like without doing much, look at how much fun that those two would be together. This cool big crystal and then the fun hand coming out of it. Ah, got a nice like big dagger there. Some really nice big purple rondelles. And then there are some bead caps and things in here as well. Very cool. I like that. And that one was called the Eternally Yours bead mix. All right. Let me get another tray. Those black rose charms are a personal fave, Sarah says. I love that. The purple does break up the black, just a tinge, and it's nice. And everybody loves purple, so I think it's really helpful. Morticia Gomez, don't torture yourself. That's my job. Very good. I love it. Let's see what else we've got in this little treat box here. Ooh, seance in the gazebo. What's in this one? Got some brighter colors in here to kind of break up that black mix a little bit too. Woo! Whoa! Look at the crystal ball. It's perfect. You guys are so fun, Sarah. Always fun stuff. We got a big crystal ball. We've got some really fun, like little zonky beads. A nice big teardrop shape. All sorts of good sparkles in here. Oh, look at the little skulls. Cute. Very fun. And then we've got just some plain old purples and golds and things to work with in addition in that little bead mix. That's a ton of fun. And I'm going to throw this one in with it because it looks like it has kind of a color mix that is similar. And this one is called Morticia's Garden. Let me see if I can get it open. It does kind of remind me of the Day of the Dead, Colleen. I agree. Yeah. Oh, Sarah says to be super careful with the crystal ball. We had some break on delivery and sent replacement goodies. So if you had a problem with your crystal ball, you can contact Jesse James Beads to get a replacement. And I have to say, Jesse James Beads is always really good about that, because sometimes we have issues in transit because of the way that, you know, things are handled by UPS and FedEx and USPS. Sometimes things do get shuffled around and broken. And Jesse James Beads is always good about trying to help replace anything that is broken or not quite right. You can always contact them. Even if you get the mix or the bead strand from us, you can always contact them with a picture, and I bet they'll work it out with you. This has got some really interesting acrylic tulips in it. It's got some huge crystals. Look at that baby. Wowzer. Look at this one. And then I'm in love with this mushroom. I mean, who doesn't like a good mushroom? Right? I love a good mushroom. Here we go. Oh, look at this one. It's got a little coating on it. Lots of fun stuff in there. Look at that fun big bead mix. I'm going to move that over here. And then we will move on to my next tray. Now I'm on to my super big tray. Let's see what else we got in here. Midnight Snack is what this package is called. And let me pop this off. Yes, totally, Thomas. It's very Alice in Wonderland. I agree. And you've just had some kind of mushroom and your mind is moving slow. Colleen says, this one is fantabulous. Yeah, there's some good stuff going on in this mix. Good job, Sarah James. You and that Jesse James Beads team are always doing amazing stuff over there. Okay, so we've got a Venus flytrap bead that is probably unique to Jesse James Beads. I'm going to imagine you made these, right, Sarah? And then look at these neat wings. It is like a pair of wings. You could do earrings. You could break it into two pendants if you wanted to. They're super cute. They're really light, so it wouldn't take much. Just even put it on a little earring finding, and you would kind of be good to go, which is nice. So we got those. We're gonna set those down here. Very cool. And then still unpacking, guys. Still unpacking. Darling, I always wear black. Very cool. Okay. And here we go. This package has some little components in there, and they're kind of interesting. So what is this? Almost like a bead frame, right? So you might choose like a bead that you could fit in here. Let me find maybe like something like that. And then you can string it. Is that right, Sarah? Is that kind of how people were envisioning using this? I've never seen anything quite like it. I suppose you could connect it in almost any direction too, which is sort of fun. And you've got two of them, so you could do earrings. Thomas is saying it looks like Stephen King's gate ornament. Ooh, super spooky. And Colleen's noting there are definitely a ton of possibilities. Very cool. Okay, let's open up this last, I think that's the last package in here. And then we're going to get going doing some making with all this fun stuff. And I might be making the rest of the day at this rate, especially after the morning I had. I might want to be making the rest of the day. Just keep the door closed. Kids will learn Spanish and photography, and I will hide out in here and bead my patootie off. Sounds like a perfect Friday afternoon, frankly. Okay, so last package. Let's dig in and see what we've got in here. We've got an awesome spider. We've got an epic butterfly. Look at that thing. I love when things like butterflies get turned into Halloween essentials. It's the best. We've got some bead caps here. We've got two of these little snaky charms. And we've got two of the little spider charms. And then we've got a whole bunch of bead caps and beads in here too. So some more findings and things that we can use as well. So what I'm seeing I'm probably going to need to grab is some findings like ear wires, clasps, and crimps. And but everything else will be right from this perfect little box here. I feel like we should take a picture, Thomas, before I start creating. I wonder if I can snap a picture on my phone. Hopefully this doesn't turn you guys off. Let's see if it works. Ooh, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. All right, I'm gonna start making something here. What should we do? Ooh, I'm kind of partial to using this because I feel like it's such an unusual piece and such a neat piece. Let me see what I have. And let me think about how I would use that. Maybe in the center of a necklace could be really fun. And let's try to channel Morticia with this necklace. What would Morticia do? I feel like this butterfly could go really well, like if I were to dangle it down here and then do some fun black beads up the back. I'm going to open up this strand here. And we'll do some black and silver beads. Just going to pull that wire right out of there. I have these ones too, which could be pretty fantastic. Move that back a little bit, make a little space. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking so far. And then let's add in a little bit of purple because we're going to be using our purple wire. I wonder if we should do maybe something like this. On that. Do have these cool gray beads. Might be nice. In here somewhere. Okay, what can I do for purple? I wanted to add in a little bit more purple. Ooh, that's a really fun bead. This is purple. Oh, maybe I'll do this really dark purple in here. Go. Just get a touch of purple in there, and then I can put some silver, like bead caps and things to accentuate and add in just a little bit more detail. Do you guys like the butterfly at the bottom, or would you rather see like a spider charm? Since this does look a little webby, I could do the spider charm. I could do the big spider. If you think that's a good option, I'm going to take the first few answers I see. I will go for. Kristen says, well, this looks like some spooky fun. Perfect. That's awesome. Spider, big spider, a purple bead would be pretty on that big charm. Yes, for sure. Big spider. Okay, you guys are loving the big spider. Okay, we'll save the awesome, very cool butterfly for a different project. And we will go with the big spider down here at the bottom. And trying to think if I want to put something like a bead down here too, maybe something smaller than that. Let's see what I can find here that might work. No, not flowers. Not flowers. That could be really cool right there. Probably have two of those. All right, I think I'm ready to get moving here. I like how this is shaping up. Okay, let's grab our Softflex beading wire and trying to see if I have like a perfect bead to put down here that makes sense. It's a little too fuchsia. It's a little too not Halloween-y. I could do more of like a green bead. What do you guys think of this green bead down here between this and the spider? And then I could bring more green up here. Like maybe take the gray out and do a green bead up there. What do you think of that? Ooh, that's pretty, Rosalinda says. Okay, I like it. Right, I'm taking some Softflex wire out and I'm going to grab my crimps and I'm going to grab a clasp because that's definitely something I'm going to need that I don't have sitting here. Right. But I have it handy. Here it is. Let me see what silver clasp I have. I'm just going to do one of these Tiara cast clasps. You can find this on the Softflex website if you need to grab one. I think that'll be just an easygoing toggle clasp. I keep those on hand all the time because they are handy. Let's see what we've got everyone saying here. Green really makes it pop. Okay, I agree. Diane likes the green. Kristen says she's back to work from Hawaii. Yes, Kristen, we missed you. Will you be doing a video next Monday, Kristen? Kristen normally does videos for Softflex on Mondays at 2 p.m. Pacific, but she is thinking about a time change. So we'll see. Let's see. I'm going to grab a couple of 2x2 millimeter Softflex crimp tubes. Our crimp tubes come in 4 different metal tones. We have them in gold filled, sterling silver, copper, and then black sterling. So it's pretty handy because you can match just about any metal that you need to match. I'm just going to take the end of my wire, my purple Softflex that came in the mystery kit, and I'm going to grab onto my crimp, go into my little spider, and then come back up to the crimp. And I will just bring that down close, but not on top of it. So there's enough room for this to kind of wiggle around and feel comfortable. And then I'll take my magical crimping pliers, which have this little open space on either side, and center my crimp tube and compress. And then I'm going to do the same in the opposite direction. Go all the way around it till I have what looks like a little round ball. And I'm going to, what I'm making right now is just like a basic connection using Softflex. And you can do this without a bead in between by just connecting to the other side and putting it through before you crimp it. Or you can add a bead and then just crimp on the other side to attach to the bottom of my piece here. So let me grab my other crimp like so. Oh, and you could really almost wear the spider either way, although this is the more elegant version here. I'm going to string my wire through the bottom of my finding, and then I'm going to go back into my crimp tube, and I'm going to compress it down again. Hold on, let me wiggle it in there, and just give me 2 seconds. I had a little 7-year-old spy try to open my door. She must be done with Spanish class. So let me get organized again. Oh, when will they go back to school is the question. All right, wiggle this a little bit and make sure that it's going to sit nicely. You don't want it so tight that it doesn't sit nicely when it's connected. And I also, in this case, I think I might string my wire through the crystal. And the reason being is that this is right up front in my design. And so if I can get in between there and really like up against my bead a little better, I think it'll look a little nicer. All right, so now I'm going to compress and come in the other direction and do it again. And then just go around and around it, tightening it down. And then I can just cut my wire off at the bottom of this crystal too. There we go. We've got a nice little connection point. Adds a little bit of purple with the green, which I think is super fun. And then we can come up here and start doing some stringing. So I'm going to get a decent size of beading wire. Trying to think, let me hold this up to my neck. Let's look here. There's my new reading glasses. There they are. I'm thinking this would look nice as just like this, maybe the same length of necklace as what I have on right now. That's like a good spot to hold it. Do you guys use yourself as a model sometimes to see where things will land? I definitely do. Check it out to make sure everything's fitting appropriately. So now I know about how much wire I need to get around my neck, and I can go ahead and cut that off and do some stringing. So I'm going to grab a bead stopper and get going. So we'll see how this looks. Once it's on the string, sometimes it doesn't look as good as it did initially. So we will take a look at it and then adjust if we need to. And this is how I would bead every single day. Even if you weren't watching me, I would do testing and see what I end up liking, what I don't like. This piece has a hole here. And then you string your bead, and you could do multiple beads. It doesn't have to be one big bead. That's just what I was thinking I wanted to do. But you could do a series of smaller beads if you wanted to. Get that to fit in there. You do want to make sure you're not pulling the wire on the edge here because it will make it curl. Just like if you pull a ribbon on an edge of a scissor, whenever soft flex hits an edge of something, it tends to curl up. So if you've got something like this, be real slow and diligent and careful. So I already see, oh, I don't actually mind it when it's pushed together. I'm just going to say maybe these big beads are too much in the center, but I think they might be okay. Let me get it all together and then we'll hold it up and gravity will do its job and we'll see what we think. All right. So I always like to kind of hold it this direction, see how it's going to just naturally hang and make sure that it makes sense and feels good. And I think it's feeling fantastic. The only thing I'm wishing that I had is maybe another black bead here at the top. but I don't think I have another set of 2 black beads that would work. I don't think I want silver. I think I'll just crimp it off and it'll probably be fine. It's probably just my own. I could do something like that. Sometimes I was talking about this the other day. Sometimes it's easy to over design things and just want to keep going and going. And you don't always need everything. Sometimes less is more, and it's good to sort of let it hang. So here's another option that we could do. We could do like a hand. You could do the snake. If you wanted to do the snake. Lots of neat options. Look at how great these would be for a pair of earrings. I could see these being a fantastic pair of earrings. Okay, so let's crimp this off and then we'll put a clasp on the back end. And man, that was easy. It's easy to design when you've got lots of fun stuff to play with, right? Let's see. Marisol has some good advice. She says, yes, let the piece tell you where to go. Kristen says those hands will make great earrings. I think I might have to use those hands in an Instagram reel after this. So if you have time later on, go check out the Softflex Company Instagram page. Follow us if you're not already following us. And then look for an Instagram reel from this bead box there. I will record it right after this show. And if you're not familiar with Instagram reels, they're super fun, very fast paced. Let me make sure I'm in the middle of my wires here. Very fast paced videos. And so I do video tutorials on there for Softflex at least once a week. And it's just kind of a fun way to get a quick inspiration. I love it. It's fun for me too because there's no sound, it's music. And so I don't have to worry about little voices, little people running in the room when I'm trying to do a video. It just makes life a lot easier. And they're just fun to do. Quick, easy videos. Okay, so I took a little extra piece of Softflex and I put it inside of my crimp bead too. Many of you have seen me do this a million times, but if you're brand new to Softflex, the reason I'm doing that is that it gives a little bit of extra Softflex inside the crimp, and that allows that crimp to just hold onto the wire a little bit better. It gives it a little more nylon coating, just a little more area to grasp onto. And then what I'll do is I'll just cut off that extra wire on both sides after I'm all done. So now I'm turning the crimp onto its side and I'm going to compress in the 4 corners that I created. And it is Friday, so, you know, if you want to have ravioli time and take a drink of wine, whatever time of day it is, I totally get it. Friday night is my drink some wine night. I don't drink wine any other time, but I do, like on Friday night, I like to crack open a bottle of wine with my mom and my husband and just celebrate making it through another week of work and school. Okay, so I crimped one side. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Thank you, everybody, for watching and loving the design. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all of you who watch this after. We have a lot of people that watch our videos on replay. And I see you guys. I appreciate you guys too for watching it. Even when you've worked all day and you come home tired, you still flip on one of these beading videos and support our company. We really appreciate you. Okay, so I'm going to compress And today, if you hadn't noticed or haven't gone over to the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page, it is Takeover Day. So you can find that there's a new takeover today in Great Bead Extravaganza. Okay, there we go. And if you haven't joined the group, you should go join it. Look for it on Facebook, the Great Bead Extravaganza. We are one of 15 companies that participate in the wonder of the Great Bead Extravaganza, and you'll learn more by joining the group. Okay, there we go. We've got that part. Now we're going to add our clasp to the back. So like I said, I'm going to use this Anna's clasp made by Tiara Cast. You can find these on the Softflex website. We have a lot of different Tiara Cast parts and pieces. They are made in the USA. They are practically our neighbors. They are in the same county as us. And so we love to support them and what they do. So I'm just going to hold this up and kind of get an idea for size where I want that to be. Perfect. And then I'm just sort of holding onto that spot with my finger and my thumb. I can grab on here and push through. There is a ton of stuff still left in this bead box, even after my necklace is made. So these bead boxes are pretty full, but you will need some other things just to be aware, like crimps and clasps and ear wires, all those basic things that you might already have in your own stash. You'll want to grab those. I noticed I just missed one side just ever so slightly. So I went back in to make sure I had 4 corners on my ravioli. It's key that you get all 4 corners and then go around and compress it into a little round bead. So the Softflex crimp tubes are thicker and stronger than many on the market. It's really important with things like magical crimping pliers that you have really good quality crimps, but really any crimping pliers, you need a really good quality crimp to get a really solid hold, especially on wearable jewelry that gets kind of pulled on and tugged on and abused throughout the day. It's very important that you have a good quality crimp to hold it all together. I'm just going to run my fingers up here till I get to my crimp, and then I can slide on my other crimp, and I know about where I need it to go to make the 2 sides even. And I'm going to look at these 2 sides and kind of make them look similar. Who is excited to make Halloween jewelry this year? If you're excited about making Halloween jewelry, give me a heart. Hey, Paulina from Trinidad. We're glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Thomas, for suggesting everyone like and share. When you like and share videos, it just gives us a little bit of thumbs up that we're doing a good job and that you're liking what you're seeing. So anytime you can like, share, or give us a thumbs up on YouTube, it really means a lot for us. And as a small business, it helps our videos and content get seen better throughout the internet. And we really appreciate that. Okay. Here we go. Ta-da! Here is my Morticia-inspired Halloween necklace. Super fun. What a great bead box this was. It's got tons and tons of really cool stuff, including our Softflex beading wire, which I am biased, but think is the best dang beading wire out there. Because it is so flexible and so strong. There's a lot of beads in here that you could probably knot using the purple beading wire. And that would be a really fun way to explore knotting. We've been talking about that a lot lately at Softflex. And maybe that's something I can do on Instagram Reels later today as well. So let me hop over here. Let me take my reading glasses off. Hey, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining me today and taking a look at this bead box from jessiejamesbeads.com. Of course, they are sold out on their box, but you can sign up for next month. You can also grab the trick or treat bag from us and then also from Jessie James Beads. You need both. And do our event October 21st and 22nd. It's called the Trick or Treat Jewelry Making Party. It's going to be 2 nights with 4 designers, and then we're going to have an epic after party with a wine tasting, or you can bring, whatever drink of your choice as well. And we will bead with whatever's left in the kit and just hang out on Zoom on October 22nd in the late evening. So that's pretty awesome. Grab those. That both Jessie James Beads and Softflex is over 50% sold out in those kits. So if you want one, you want to get one as soon as possible because they're very limited supply. We couldn't make a ton of them like we do our other normal kit. Woodland Walk is also for sale. It is our monthly kit. It is available while supplies last. And I will be doing a reveal for this on the last Wednesday of this month, October. It's October 1st. I can't believe it. And there is a bead strand that matches it. We also added Starry Night stuff from Tiara Cast that's brand new. We added chain this month. We have some beautiful little owl pairs that are just adorable. We've got Halloween charms that are super cute. We've got little scaredy cats and ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns. So we've got tons of great stuff going on at our website, which is softflexcompany.com. And right now you can get a credit of $10 for your next order based on how much you spend this week. And then you always get free shipping on orders over $49. Although we are thinking about updating that because postal rates have skyrocketed in the last few months. So we may have to up that a little bit, unfortunately, but right now it's still free after $49. So yeah, don't miss out on the party, Sarah. It's going to be so much fun. We are super excited. And I will be heading over to Instagram and doing a reel next. If you want to join us there, you can check it out in just a little bit. And Lydia's saying, I'll have to make an eyeglass chain for my glasses. I will, because I'm already laying them down because I have to go back and forth to far vision and close vision. I'm already losing them. So that is a great suggestion. Sounds like a good upcoming video. All right, everybody. I love you all. Take care. And I will see you again very soon. Don't forget to check out Kristen back from Hawaii. I bet she's all tan and relaxed, and she's going to have a very fun video on Monday.